Hello, everybody. I am going to be showing you how to access the files that you need for your first week May activity. I'm also going to be showing you how to answer the questions for these assignments that you have. First and foremost, all of your assignments are in black, and in blue it tells you what files go along with each assignment. So I know that I'm going to be using Microsoft Word for the Creative Commons assignment on page 14. I know that I'm going to be using Microsoft Word for the Kearney Leading and Tracking assignment on page 22. And I know I'm going to be using the Coupon Final and W Banner Final files, student support files for color with digital images on page 18. Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is click on your document. Click where it says click here to access the student workbook. If you wanted to open up in a separate tab like I have here, then you would just simply right click on it and you would just press open link in a tab. And then for the support files, again, you'll just right click and press open link in a new tab so that your files pop up. Now you want to make sure that you download the correct files that you're going to be using. So you want to make sure you right click and download the coupon file, and you right click and you download the W Banner file before you get started. So we're going to start off with the Creative Commons activity on page 14. So in my Illustrator CC 2018 student workbook, I'm going to look for the page numbers at the bottom of the screen. So for instance, I see this is page 4. I need to go to page 14. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now this is in a preview. I want to download this file and open it up in the actual web browser like this so that I can actually type in here. Now, if you don't want to type in the file, that's fine. I'll show you both ways of how you can complete this assignment. So for the Creative Commons, you can type your answers in here and then take a screenshot of your work and insert it into Word, or you can simply come to Word, open up a Word document, put your name in the header with the period, close your header, put the title of the assignment, and then just simply put your answers here. I'm going to do both ways for you. Okay, so for the Creative Commons, you're basically looking at the symbols and matching up with its acronyms. Okay, now from watching the videos in Domain 1, which is Session 1, I know that CC, BY, NC, these are all of your Creative Commons type of copyright symbols. And so the CCBYNCSA, I know that this correlates with this symbol here on number 7. So I'm going to put number 7 for the first, CCBYNC. That will be this symbol here. So for the second one, I'm going to put symbol 4. For the CCBY symbol, that will be this single one here. So I'm going to put number 8 for the third one. For copyright, I know that that is the symbol for copyright. So I'm going to put number 1. For CCBYNC and D, that symbol is going to be this symbol here, all of this. So I'm going to put number 2. For public domain, I know that the public domain symbol is this symbol here. So I'm going to put number 6. For CCBYSA, that symbol is going to be number 5. So I'm going to put number 5. And then for CCBYND, process of elimination, we used everything except for number 3. So I'm going to put number 3. Then I'm going to scroll down and it asks you certain questions that came from the videos. What does CC stand for? Well, CC stands for Creative Commons License. What does BY stand for? Well, BY stands for Attribution. All right, let me make sure I spell that correctly. Required. What does SA stand for? SA stands for No Change of License. And again, I'm getting all of this from the videos that we watch. What does ND stand for? That stands for No Changing or Adapting. What does NC stand for? That stands for no commercial use. What does what which license do not allow changes? SD license and ND. They don't allow changes. Which license do not require attribution? Public domain. And then if you change an item that is not public domain, is the design now yours and why? Well, no, the design is not yours because the original creator should receive attribution for what they created. You can say original owner or creator should receive. All right, so we have completed this in a little less than 10 minutes. All right, so you have two ways of doing this. You can, again, if you decided to answer the questions in this format, then you can simply just screenshot your answers like I'm doing here. I'm on a Mac. And then you can simply drop it into Word. Once you drop it into Word, then you can simply go and you save it as this name, CC intro in your name, file, save as, CC intro, and I'm going to put my name, save, and that's it. Or you can, like I was telling you before, I'm going to do it on the second page. Hold on one second. You can simply just number your paper one. Sorry, one. Why is it not working for me? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way down. And you can enter in Word and then do the same thing. Save it, upload it to your fourth 9 weeks folder. Now, when I upload this, I'm going to upload this. I don't want to save I'll save it. It's fine. I'm going to upload this to my fourth 9 weeks folder. I'm going to go ahead and come into my folder and I'll do my period 1. Gant examples. So in my fourth 9 weeks folder, I already have session 1 Illustrator, session 2, session 3, and 4, session 5. But you guys were supposed to, based on the instructions down here, it tells you you need to have the different session folders in your folder. So if you did not create this like I did, then you will come to folder. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to do period 2 because I already set up my period 1. So let me go ahead and do Miss Gant. So if your fourth 9 weeks folder looks like this, you'll come to folder and you'll say session 1, create. Session 2, create. Session 3, create. Session 4, create. And session 5, create. You want to make sure you do that first. So inside of my session 1, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upload my assignment that I just did. I know I saved it on my desktop, CC intro, and I'm done with that assignment. Now I'm going to go back to my calendar. I'm done with assignment 1, and that took us less than 10 minutes. Now I'm going to do color with digital images on page 18. So in my student workbook, I'm going to scroll down to page 18. And this is page 18. Okay. Steps for completion. Upon completing this project, you will understand digital terms and colors that are available within the different options. So I see that there are 11 things that I need to do. So I'm going to, in Illustrator, open the coupon file, AI file. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Illustrator. And remember, I have a Mac, so my screen may look a little different from yours. So it tells me to open. I've already downloaded the coupon file from my student folders, support folder. So once I have Illustrator open, now because I've done the geometrics, I know that the geometrics screen opens up. I want to make sure that I come to Windows and I go to Essentials. Okay. Now I'm going to go to File and I'm going to go to Open. Now I downloaded the coupon file, but I downloaded it in my downloads. So I'm going to go to my downloads and I'm going to find both the coupon file. You can open up both at the same time. That's fine. I'm going to open up my coupon. Actually, enable. I only want to open up Illustrator files. So there we go. The coupon file. I want to open that. And then I'm going to find that W file. I'm going to hold down on my Mac. I'm going to hold down Command. And on your PC, it will be Control. And I'm going to open up the W banner file and press Open. So both files will open separately. Make sure my layer is closed. The document used fonts that are currently not available on your computer. I'm going to go ahead and just close it. That's not important right now. So I'm going to start with my coupon file. Okay. Go ahead and close that. I want to bring back up my workbook, student workbook. So I am going to bring it over so I can see like a split screen, sort of, kind of. All right. Now it says in Illustrator, open the coupon final file, which I have here. What color mode is the set file? Sorry, my computer froze for a second. So now I am going to perform these tasks based on going into here and looking at the different items that it asks. Again, you can answer the questions here and then screenshot it into a Word document, or you can answer the questions in Microsoft Word. It is completely up to you. All right, so the second question, number 2, says, what color mode is the file set up for? So I am going to, again, I'm on a Mac. I'm going to come to File. I'm going to go to Document Color Mode, and I see that it's CMYK color. So I'm going to put CMYK color. Number 3, CMYK is a combination of, I know it's cayenne, magenta, yellow, and black. Okay. Now it says number 4, change the color mode for the file to RGB color. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Color Mode, and I'm going to change it to RGB color. When do you use CMYK? Well, I know from the video you use CMYK when the image is printed. That was easy. When do you use RGB? Well, you use the RGB when you're looking at the image on screen. All right. So for this, we're done with this file. All I did was changed it to RGB. I'm going to save it. Now it tells you to open up the W banner, but you can go ahead on your marketing applications. It tells you to save it as Cool Dig Your Name, but that's not what you're going to be saving. So you can go ahead and just save that. We're done with this file. You can save it, replace it, yes. All right, close out of that. I'm done with the coupon file while it's saving, okay? Next, the next question says, open the W Banner Final '01 file. Okay, so I have that file here. Then it says, reduce the file size by changing the colors used to 32. Now, to reduce the file size by changing the colors to 32, I am going to come to Document Raster Effect Settings, and I am going to, let's see, actually, you know what? I think what I'm going to do in the file, and it may be different for your computer if you do not have a Mac, but in document setup, let's see, where are my colors? And with CC, it changes. So that's why I have to find where they put it in the CC. Okay, edit colors. Color preset, 3 jobs. It's not activating. Let me go ahead and select. All right. So edit. Let's try color settings. Custom. No. Photoshop is completely different. Where is the color settings? I know that you can come here to document raster. Preserve spot color at 36. What color did they say? Reduce the size. No, that's not that. Color mode, it's already there. Document, no. The only other place that I would say for the Mac, and on a PC, it is completely different. That's the crazy part about a Mac and an actual PC, is it would either be here in your edit colors. Color. There is, let's see. Has the 4 colors. Color harmony job. Okay, that's not where it is. It would have been. It's a little bit more easier on a PC, but on the Mac you have to figure out where they put the changes. Okay, so we're trying to reduce the file size of the colors. Edit colors. Document setup. I would think that it would be here, but it doesn't give that option here. Let's see. This is where low resolution, it's medium, the file size. I would think it's going to be low resolution, but it's not guaranteed. Let's see, raster vector 75. This is 32. No, I don't think this is that. I'm going to let me finish answering the rest, and then I will come back to number 8 because I have to figure out where is exactly what they want you to click on. And you know what? It may be in your properties because I know here they put a lot of your questions on the exam in your properties. Let's see. Group appearance. No, it's not there. Let me go back to properties. Opacity. No, it's not there. Okay, let me just finish answering all of the questions and then I promise I'll come back to number 8. All right. Number 9. Blank deals with the amount of colors. Bit depth. We learned that in the video. Bit depth, if I can type it correctly, deals with the amount of colors. What are the bit depths and how many colors are available for the following? So for GIF, your bit depth, hold on, let me make sure I spell this correctly, of 8 will be about 256 colors. That's across the board, whether you're using Illustrator, Photoshop, or Dreamweaver. And for PNG, your bit depth will be up to about 24, which is the larger, and it has over 16 million. That's important. This right here is on the exam um, certification for when you take the test next year. All right, number 11, define the following terms: gamut and dithering. These are very important to understand when it comes to coloring. Gamut it's the range of the colors available in a color file. Okay, so this is the range of colors available in a color file. And then dithering, it uses two colors to enhance the shades of another color. So it uses two colors to enhance the shade of another color. Now, you're not going to save this file. Let me just minimize this. And again, in Word, you can open up a blank document. You can, first let me title my paper, Alicia Gant, period 1 or period 2, whatever period you are in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close this header. I know that this assignment was the color with digital images. Color with digital images. All right, now you have two ways of doing this. You can again screenshot your answers and then pull it over to here, or you can just title your paper 1 to 11 and answer and type your answers here. So I'm going to just go ahead and screenshot it. It's easier for me. And when it pops up, I'm just going to pull it right in here like that. And once you have everything answered, this is what you're going to save as Cool Dig in your name. So I'm going to go to File, Save As. I'm going to title it Cool Dig and my name. And then I'm going to save it. Either way, either you screenshot it, pull it in, or you just number your paper 1 through 11. It's totally up to you. And then I'm going to go ahead and come over to my session 1. And I'm going to upload the Cool Dig assignment. Okay. Now that assignment took me about 10, maybe 15 minutes to do, not even. But I'm gonna move on to the last assignment, Kearney Leading and Tracking on page 22. Kearney Leading and Tracking on page 22 here. And for this assignment, you have 6 questions. Now you know you're gonna use Word, so you might as well go ahead and open up Word. And in your header, title your paper. Then whether you're period 1 or period 2. Close out the header. I'm going to title this, whatever the assignment is, Kearney Leading and Tracking. And then I'm going to go ahead and come over here and just answer the questions. Again, these questions are based off of the videos that we saw in LearnKey during the first week. Now, I know it has been quite some time. So if you don't remember, then you can go back to the video in domain 1 and just watch the video that relates to Kearney Leading and Tracking. If you watch the video, you should be able to answer these questions. All right, so what is kerning? Kerning is the space between two characters. It's the spacing. Okay, now what is tracking? So if we know kerning is the spacing between only two characters, tracking is the spacing that is controlled between multiple characters. So it basically controls the spacing between, it controls the spacing between multiple characters. That's what the video said, multiple characters. Okay. Or I might want to put this on the second page. Characters. What is leading? Leading is the spacing between your lines. Spacing between lines. All right. When scaling text, what areas will adjust? Whenever you scale text, whether you're in Illustrator, Photoshop, the font size and the leading is what's going to adjust. Blank is controlled with hard and soft type returns. Line length. Line length is what is controlled between the hard and soft typing returns. All right. And then last question. The blank panel has the controls for kerning, leading, and tracking. The character panel. Character panel. All right, same deal. I'm going to screenshot my answer. When it pops up, I'm just going to drag it in. Or again, you can just type 1 through 6 and answer the questions. You could have just went 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and answered your questions. I'm going to go ahead and save this document. File, save as, and the calendar says to save it as KLT in your name. So I'm going to save this as KLT, my name, and I'm going to upload it. And there you have it, guys. All 3 assignments. This took me less than 30 minutes to do. And if you get it done, you'll have the rest of the week free. I will be providing you with videos every week on how to answer the questions that are in your calendar. You can move forward to week 2 if you want, but I will not be providing a video for week 2 until week 2. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, and this video will be found on the class website. Have a good day, guys.